Mornings with a narcissist are a full on circus show, a perfect demonstration of what it is like to live with a demon. Why? Well, these individuals are full of chaos. You live with a narcissist and expect to wake up to a lousy morning, a calm and a comfortable beginning of your day? Well, you can only imagine that. You can only live that in your dreams because that narcissistic monster is never going to let that happen. Why? Well, let's find out in today's episode. Hi, I am Danish, a narcissistic abuse recovery professional. Today's episode is rather interesting because we are going to talk about 5 morning habits of a narcissist. We are going to cover everything from the minute they wake up to the minute they start their day. So stay until the very end. Before we get started, I have a message for you. Today is Thanksgiving and a lot of people are celebrating it. Thank you so much for being a part of this community. And as a heartfelt token of gratitude, I am running an offer on my all best-selling courses. If you want to get access at a 70% flat discount, click the I button above or the link in the description of this episode. Habit number 1, they are obnoxiously loud and intentionally so. When a narcissist wakes up, they'll yawn really loudly. They'll bang doors when they brush their teeth. It's not a human being brushing. No, they put it on kind of loudspeaker. They spit on the mirror. There is hair everywhere. They talk to people very loudly. They laugh. They scream. They make their presence known because of the lack of attention. All night, that poor soul had to live without supply. Of course, they are going to go crazy. Of course, they are going to demand their dose. And how do they get it? By shaking you. It's like an earthquake that strikes you, like you're hit by a ton of bricks. All of a sudden, you're woken up from your deep sleep by this loud, obnoxious, irritating person who is yelling, cursing, saying and doing things without a reason. They'll shame and blame you for no reason. They will want to fight you. They will focus on insignificant things. Why isn't the breakfast ready yet? Why are you sleeping? Don't you have to get ready for work? Who will help me get ready for work? What about the kids? They have to go to school. Why aren't you up and ready? Running already. Those are their unrealistic expectations because they see you as a slave. How do I know this? From my father, who is an overt narcissist. After waking up, he would make his presence known by turning lights on unnecessarily, by entering every single room in the house. He didn't need to do that. No, he had to. Doors had to be opened for him. Curtains had to be removed. Let the light in. He made it seem like it's not him who has woken up, but the whole world has woken up for him. Second habit, almost all survivors have experienced this. They act normal after destroying you last night. This is in their DNA. They know how to make you think you're crazy. They may fight you fiercely today and then go to sleep without any concern, without fixing issues. They'll leave you crying. They'll leave you alone without offering you a shoulder to put your head on. They won't try to fix the issues because the presumption is you're the cause. You have been the cause since the beginning of the relationship. Upon waking up, they'll smile at you. They'll say, "Good morning, honey. How are you? Would you like a cup of tea?" You'd go like, "What? I mean, we fought yesterday and still we haven't talked about those issues, and you yelled and screamed at me, you shamed me, and you want me to have a cup of tea? What kind of world do you live in?" You are asking these questions because you have a normal, functional brain. But in a narcissist's brain, it's in the past. If you dare to bring up that issue, you'll be called a naga. Oh, you want us to fight. Oh, you are so sensitive. Oh, you do not know how to let go. After all, it was your fault. I did you a favor by not focusing on the issues. And here you are, here you go. You want to fight? Fine, let's fight now. See, you spoiled our morning. That is how the monologue goes. Habit number 3, the minute they wake up, their phone obsession is activated. Now, you may ask, Danish, are you dumb? Everybody, especially nowadays, looks at their phone the minute they wake up. Does that make them a narcissist? Of course not. I'm not talking about that kind of habit. I'm talking about a narcissist who is thirsty for supply and did his or her work last night, now goes to check his fishnets. If he or she has caught something, you know how much they want attention, and they flirt, they talk to random people, they try to trap strangers, and their phone is their extension because it enables them to do so easily, which is why they check their social media applications. They look at their inbox to see if somebody has shown interest in them and if they can get some kind of fuel from the person, if they can weaponize their innocence. You will see two kinds of responses on the face of such a narcissist who is phone obsessed. Either there is irritation or a smile, an unexplained smile, a smile that you have been begging for. What is that smile all about? A big fish caught by them. That is what it is. Bad habit number 4, unhelpful behavior, absent presence. What do I mean by that? Well, if you have children with a narcissist, you have to do everything on your own. If you have to send them to school, you have to prepare their lunches, you have to get them ready, you have to help them take a shower. Everything is on you. You have to have hundreds of arms to tackle every single obstacle. And what does that narcissist do? He or she just sits over there on their phone as usual, reading a book or getting their negative supply from reading the newspaper, listening to bad news. That is also a habit. I've seen it in so many people. The minute a narcissist wakes up, they turn on the television or look at their screen. What are they consuming? Negative news. Weird habit number 5 and the last one, they will act all miserable. This is especially applicable to covert narcissists who want attention, but in a very weird way. You won't see a smile on this type of a narcissist's face. You will feel as if they are depressed. You may call it morning depression. I don't know what's wrong with them. And their face lightens up as time passes. Now, please do not compare it with those who may be actually struggling with depression, because you can get to see this kind of behavior in them as well. But here, the intention is different. A narcissist acts all depressed, all in pain, because they want you to come and mother them, put them on a pedestal. They want everybody to give them attention. They want everybody to feel miserable with them. That is what it is. And how do I know this? My mother, who is a covert narcissist, would do it all the time. As far as I can remember, our mornings used to be dull and dim. Father, an overt narcissist, loud all the time. Mother, miserable, crying, complaining, nagging, and pretending to be a victim. Then the same person would go out and act all happy with her colleagues. A difference of day and night, which I would never be able to understand. So those were 5 habits. You let me know if you have witnessed any of them in your life. Drop your experiences in the comments. Who knows, you might end up validating so many people. With that, let's bring this episode to an end. Thank you so much for listening. I will talk to you in the next one. Until then, as always, let the healing begin and continue.